Good morning, everyone. And we are back for another Journal Friday. And you guys are really going to love today. I'm telling you, it just makes so much sense, and I can't wait to share with you all about our week 7 on acceptance. And when I read it to you, oh my gosh, guys, I did it without even realizing what I was doing. But I want to share something with you that I had learned from my mom and carried with me throughout the years. And it's something I have fallen back on many, many, many times in my life. And it is the Serenity Prayer. I'm sure you have all heard that Serenity Prayer. But there is a lot of meaning in that. There really is, guys. And I'm going to share that with you today. And then I am going to first have a sip of my coffee. I hope you all have your... Me either, Angel. Me either, but it's great to see you here, and I hope the other ladies that watch me on my lives on Fridays will stop in too. Now, I'm going to have a sip of coffee. I hope you guys have yours. Here's to you. Nothing like a hot cup of coffee or tea on a beautiful morning like this. The mornings are getting later. The light doesn't show up now till way after 6:30. And here we go. And I use a lid to keep the bugs out of it, that's for sure. I don't want to take a sip of bugs. All right. I'm going to first give you the meaning. Let's go over the word serenity. Can you guys say what you think serenity means? That would be awesome. Go ahead and write what you think serenity means. But I'm going to tell you the meaning of serenity. The state of being calm, peaceful, and untroubled. That is what serenity means. And now we're going to go over the word courage. Courage is the ability to do something that frightens one, meaning yourself. When you have the ability to do something that frightens you. And wisdom, let's go over the word wisdom. A combination of experience, knowledge, and careful judgment. That's right, careful judgment. Good morning, Vivian. So now that we've gone over what those three words mean, serenity, courage, and wisdom, let's go ahead and share the poem. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. You know, my mom taught me this when I was a little girl, and she would recite it to me whenever I had a problem I couldn't solve. She would recite that to me, and as I grew older, it made more and more and more sense. Hello, Tammy's Reborn Nursery. Good morning. And as I got older, like I said, it made more and more sense. And so that prayer and the meaning of those three words, serenity, courage, and wisdom, wow, what an impact it has when you break it down. I mean, it had an impact before, but when you break it down, wow, I mean, it really enlightens you. Okay, so today on week 7, we are going to be transforming through acceptance. transforming through acceptance. And I have a saying here that I love, and I'm going to read it to you. Whoops, I grabbed last week's. I'm going to get out another visual that I made for you guys today. And I'm going to read it to you. The moment that judgment stops through acceptance of what is, you are free of mind. You now have made room for love, joy, and peace. And as we get into this, guys, you're going to understand the meaning of that. And this is what our exercise is today, is transforming through acceptance. And there's a big difference, guys, a big difference between knowing what you can change, such as feeling stuck in a job you don't like. Now, what would you do if you're stuck in a job you don't like? What do? You change it. And things you can't change, such as getting rear-ended while driving. That's exactly right. You can't change that. If it happened, you can't change it. So you accept that it happened to you, and you do what you got to do to make it better, and you move on. And that leaves room for joy, love, and peace in your mind and in your life, which I love that. Do you guys have any questions about that? Or would you just like me to move on? If you have any questions, I have my other device here so I can see your questions if you have any, but we can go ahead and move on. And the thing that I just read you is holding an attitude of acceptance. Keep that in mind when you do your next exercise for week 7. I'm going to tell you what, guys. This book, we're only going to do a few more weeks of this book, but it is going to be part of your giveaway. And I'm also going to have a gift for each and every one of you at the end of our journal journey. I am going to have a gift that I am sending along with the purple book we're working out of, along with the visuals. Anything we work with, you will get that in your giveaway along with the small gift from me. And I know you're going to love it. So let's continue with transforming through acceptance. If you want to live with greater love and joy in your life, you will have to develop a peaceful mind. One of the best ways to do that is by holding an attitude of acceptance. Guys, oh my gosh, let me tell you, that is a powerful, powerful statement right there, and I'll tell you why. I have got to read this section. Now, you guys are going to need a hard copy of this page, because you're going to have to read this page before you do your exercise. So make sure you email me and just put in the subject line exercise 7. That way the girls will send you this page so that you can read it. Exercise 7, make sure that's in the subject line, but get that before you do your exercise. But I gotta share this with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and take another sip of coffee. I hope you do too. And if you didn't forget to bring your tea or coffee to our Journal Friday, hot, hot, hot. Okay, guys, now I'm going to share this with you. This is awesome. I was getting ready for our week 7. You guys know, most of you know that I lost my mother, and I picked myself up and brought myself to another state of mind. I know how much my mom loved my channel, And that got me to grieve, but to move on and put my mind in another place of, what's the word, guys? What's the word? Acceptance. That's right. Put my mind to another place of acceptance. Now, when I was sitting down to do our week 7, oh my gosh, guys, you've got to listen to this. Certain events, such as a loss of a loved one, can trigger painful emotions. While it is perfectly healthy to have those feelings, focusing on the event by playing it over and over in your head only creates more pain. Oh my gosh, I read that, you guys. I have taken this journey with you, and to read that and to do it before I even read it in the book was phenomenal, because that I took myself to another place of mindset. And I was there when my mother died, and if I played that event in my heart over and over, it would just cause me to grieve more and more and take me into a dark place. So guys, whenever, you're welcome, hon. Whenever you have a situation that is stressful or it hurts you, deal with the hurt and then let it go. It's okay to deal with the hurt for a little bit. Maybe talk to someone close in your circle, get it out there, and then let it go. Because if you keep replaying the hurtful moment in your mind, it's just going to take you to a darker place. And that's where this comes in. And the 3 big words that seem so small have a powerful impact: serenity, courage, and wisdom. Because there are things in our life, guys, we can change and things we can't. But if we figure out the difference and we change what we can, for example, if someone is constantly writing you, saying things about you, hurtful things, what do? Do you retaliate? No, because then that makes the mindset go further into darkness. So what you do is you deal with it and let it go. No matter how much they talk, you let it go, because you know what's right and you know where you are. So you don't worry about what others are thinking or hearing, because why? You can't change it. That's right, you can't change it. So you go on with positivity and put the positivity out there and have the courage to move on in light of the negativity, and you will change the total impact later on, because you will be granted that peace of mind and have love and joy in your life without all the negative hurrah. So yeah, guys, keep that in mind. Attitude of acceptance. And so what you are going to be doing for week 7, and I love this, I love this, I love this. And I had a lot of fun with this, guys. Now keep in mind, it is between you guys and me. I don't show what you write, but I do want to say thank you for sharing week 6 with me, guys, for what you wanted your life to be. Now, week 6, they had to write out the ideal life. Now, there were a couple of you that haven't turned your ideal life in yet, but I know you will. But the ones who did, I want to thank you. That was awesome, sharing that. And I keep it in mind through the course, and at the ending of this Journal Friday, we will go over that stuff. But I'm telling you guys, it is so special. Now, for week 7, you are going to be doing a mind shift exercise. So, you are going to use the prompts below to identify a current situation. Now, this is a situation that is actually happening to you guys. You want a current situation that you're struggling to accept. Okay? So, whatever the situation is, if you're struggling to accept it, then you're going to write out the exercise. So, you're going to write the situation, you're going to write your current mindset, and then you're going to write what an accepting mind would be. So, I'm going to show you that example right now, guys. And right here is the example. And I hope you can see that. We don't have sunshine yet. It's getting later and later. But I will also send a copy of this with the Transforming Through Acceptance page. That way you'll have both of them and you can read it. But their example is, I want nothing more than to be in a relationship. The current mindset is, I won't be happy until I find a partner. Oh, that makes me so, I mean, come on, guys. We do not need a partner, man or woman, to have a happiness in our lives. That it will come when it's meant to come. And then the accepting mind says, I desire to be in a relationship. I don't dwell on it. I enjoy spending time with my friends while keeping my heart open to love. Oh my gosh, I love that. Because I think the more you concentrate, now the person who has this mindset, I won't be happy until I find a partner, they are going to be very unhappy, because when you have that mindset, you're looking and looking. Even when you don't realize you're looking, you're still looking. So when you take your mind to a different place and enjoy your friends, your family, boom, there it'll happen. It'll be right before you. It'll hit you right between the eyes. And so that is taking your mind to another place, and an accepting mind. So keep that in mind, guys, for week 7, and make sure you put in the subject line exercise 7, so that we know, the girls will know to send you both pages. We want you to have both pages so you can, and then there's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 situations in the book. So make sure you have 3 situations that you are currently going through, and you want to do the mind shift exercise on those situations. Well, good morning, Mindy. Glad to see you here. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. God bless all of you, and I love taking this journey with you guys. It has been so much fun. But I'm telling you guys, it really, really hit me reading that paragraphs about the death of a loved one. Oh my gosh, like, wow moment. You know, I love wow moments, and that was a wow moment. All right, another sip of coffee. I'll tell you what, guys. It is so beautiful out here in the mornings, but we know winter is coming, so now the sun is just now peeking through the trees. It was like dark, like before when I would do it, it was light at 5, about 4:45 really, and now it's after 6:30. It's just like, wow, dark and dark, dark. Well, you know what? I will have, Mindy, I will have all the links to 1 through 6 down below this video after we finish. And go ahead. They're really easy exercises. Since you came in today, I will let you catch up if you want to. I had another lady come in on week 6, and she got it all caught up. So just follow the Journey Fridays and do the lessons that we gave, and then you can be in the giveaway. It is a giveaway, but it's also a journey together. Yeah, it's a journey together on positivity and changes in our lives, and I just love it. It's an awesome book. And when we finish with our journal Fridays, we will go ahead and do the giveaway. But I have a lot of books, so all of you are going to get, one person will get the main one, but all of you are going to get the gift and copies of these and your journal book. But there's only one person going to be able to get the purple book, and we'll do a drawing for that too. But it is the best book I have ever been given by any company, that I just had to share it with you guys. I had to share it and take the journey with you. Yeah, Angel, you better catch up. You're not that far behind though, only a couple. You'll get it. You'll get it. This is an easy one, so you should be able to knock it out like that. But it has been so good so far. Like, I have enjoyed going over all this with you guys, including the visuals. I just love what I'm reading in this book. And most of it, believe it or not, I wonder if my mom had a copy of this book in her head somewhere down the line, because some of the things I read or what I'm seeing is things that she would say to me. But it's awesome. You guys are gonna love it. All right, now I have another video to do, guys, so I'm going to end this with the Serenity Prayer, and I have a gift from my friend Angel, Sacred Emotions, guys, and she is so excited to see me open that, so I have another video I'll be doing. But let's end this Friday with the Serenity Prayer again. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and a fantastic Friday, and I will see you next Friday on our journal journey. Bye-bye, everyone.